So here I am, Stephen Ash at the School of Sacred Drumming, and I want to show you a little bit of the background of preparing materials for sacred drumming courses. And this is the background to people coming into sacred drumming, into the School of Sacred Drumming, and making their own drums. It's beautiful, really. It's really, really beautiful, because we're exploring, ensuring that people who come to learn drumming, sacred singing, working with their medicine path. Everyone's on a medicine path. We ensure that they get a drum that has their own essence in it. We start with materials that are really good quality materials. And this is an example. We've got really beautiful beech hoops. They're a laminate beech hoop, but they're a good hoop. They're good and solid. The good thing about a laminate hoop is it doesn't warp. It doesn't move. So it's good and solid, and it'll take the skin and it'll make a very good frame. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the skins. They are red deer skins and fallow deer skins. That's what we're using at the moment for these drums. We source the skins from a man in Germany he walks the same path as me, for example. He has integrity in the work he does, and he ensures he gets skins from people who have respect for the animals in the first place. What we do is we start off properly, and I'm going to start off now as I do this in a kind of a conscious way. And so before I do anything else, I take some herbal smudge and I put this into my bowl here, and I take a little bit of it and I touch it to the flame, to the fire, to the power of the south energy, and I put it in and I sing, I honor me just the way I am. I honor me just the way I am. I honor you just the way you are. I honor you, because you're watching this. I honor you. And then I smudge the skin, the fallow deer skin. I honor you, just the way you are. I honor you, just the way you are. And then I smudge my scissors, because these are going to be used to cut out the circles. And I honor the pencil, a good pencil. I honor the good pencil. And I have a good glove so that I don't hurt my hands. And I smudge these hoops. Hoop is a wonderful word, isn't it? Huh? Hoop is a wonderful word. Hoop is the circle. It's the circle of community. The sacred circle. Like the sun is a circle, and the moon is a circle, and life is a circle. The world is a big circle. My head is shaped like a circle. My hat on my head is like a circle. Circle is fundamental, and it's strong in every part. So anyway, that's the beginning. And now I'm going to cut up that skin there, that fallow deer skin. And I know I'm in the right mood to do it. I'm not thinking about other things. I'm focused on what I really need to focus on. And all is okay. So I look forward to seeing you in the next part of this presentation. So we've got started. And now I'm going to take this template here and I'm going to place it down and mark. And then I'll come back, I'll do a marking here, kneel on there, and I get as much out of one skin as I possibly can. So that's going to be lovely there. And we're down at the hind, at the bottom of the deer. And I look at it and I make sure that the skin gets very thin in certain areas, especially underneath the arms, because the skin is thinner there. It's got more elasticity in it. Whereas on the back of the deer, which is this middle area here, this is the back of the deer. On the back of the deer, it's much thicker. So I place it so that I can get as many of these heads, these discs, out of one skin. And normally that's about 3.5 drums, these double-sided drums, the Inipi drums. So when I've marked this up, I'll come back to you. I've pencil marked out the heads or the discs on this skin here, avoiding there are some holes in there, and avoiding the thin bits of skin under the arms and where it's a little bit questionable. It takes a bit of time to do this because there are a few holes and a few weak parts in every skin, and so I have to go sort of systematically really looking at the quality of the different areas of the skin. So I'm going to just move the camera down here now so you can see the markings, and there's quite a decent hole there, but I've made that as the edge. And this is the back of the deer. So these two discs here, these discs are over the heart area. We're looking at the underside of the skin at the moment. So you can see where I've placed the discs so that this is a bit thin here, so I've avoided this area, and I've put this is nice and thick up here. The skin is thick here, very thick here, very thick here, strong. So I really put the discs where the skin is strongest. With the scissors, I follow a line around, coming from here, around here, around here, around here, around here, and up to the end. So I go from one end of the skin to the other end of the skin, just weaving my way like a river up to the other end of the skin, and then take each circle out one at a time. I've now got this skin in two parts, like a river. It's a beautiful curving river going around the heads, these discs, very satisfying. I honor you, just the way you are. I'm now sitting in the center of the cutting of these discs. Look at, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heads. 7 beautiful heads out of that skin. So that's 3.5 drums out of one skin. And that's normally how many come out of a skin. You can't seem to get more. 7 is a lovely number. It's a beautiful number. And then from the odd bits, I've got these. And these make up the lacing that holds the two parts together. Can you see that here's this is going to be the lace here, and then they just follow this line around the skin, going right around the skin until they come to the other end, and then they just keep going around until they get a very long strand. And that long strand is going to hold the two sides together. So a hoop goes in between 2 pieces of skin, and then the cut lace is used to hold them together. So what has to happen now is that in the edges, holes are made, and it's either done when the skin's wet or when the skin's dry. The holes are made, and then the skin is soaked in water. And what we do is we put into the water rainbow essences. So each of the students has the chance to select from the range of rainbow essences which essences they feel are going to be best for them. And that's done totally intuitively. And then that's put into the water with sage. And so the skins soak overnight in this mixture, like a bit of a magical mixture of prayer, really, or request. And so the water takes on the messages that the people want to put into their drums. So they select they have the choice to look at the skin and go, oh yeah, I like that piece of skin. Oh yeah, I like that hoop. And so they have the choice to make a drum that's really personal to them from the very beginning. So there we are, that's the process. And now I've got 3 further skins to cut into discs like this. Because in all I need 20, so I will take more. I'll take about 24 heads. That's what I call these discs, 24 heads. And so people can choose which heads are most suitable for them in thickness and the thickness of the skin and the shapes on the skin. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for your presence.